Welcome to another episode of The Short Circuit. I'm Kate Constable, and joining me today is four-star recruit Cuffe Jr. Kyle, how's it going today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Now, we're filming this in the afternoon because I know you had workouts this morning. So what are those workouts looking like these days, especially with coronavirus kind of still hanging around here?
When we get into the gym, we gotta Lysol all the basketballs, wipe them down and whatnot. We also have to, I've been getting on the shooting machine. We have to wipe that down as well because it's still leftover debris and whatnot. So basically, we just got to be cautious of everything because, again, even though Corona is around, we still have to get work in.
And you guys are still able to play 5-on-5 and get up and down the court. Is that right?
Not in New York yet. You're not really supposed to at all, but I know in other places they have been doing so.
So your workouts are more just kind of shooting, ball handling, conditioning, strength, things like that.
Yeah, skill work. Yes.
Okay, awesome. And last season I know was your first season at Blair Academy, and I'd say it went pretty well for you guys. It was 24.
Yeah, it did.
24-3 prep league championship. I think for the third straight year. Is that right? I know this was your first year.
Third straight.
Quite a few times.
Yeah.
How did it feel being in a new system?
It felt amazing actually being able to play with people like Jabri Abdul-Rahim, Jalen Blake's like that. Had fun playing with them, and they also pushed me to the next level.
And I know some of those guys are coming back next year. Jalen Blake's will be back. What do you expect next year's season to look like? I mean, can you top 24-3?
I think we could actually go undefeated because we're bringing in a couple people, which fits our system now, and it'll be even better.
And there's no doubt that last year you played against tougher competition than you did in your freshman season. What did you learn about yourself, and how did that help you grow as a player?
I think I learned that that I'm a winnable player, that when things get tough, I'm not going to back down. I'm going to keep on pushing, and I'm going to keep on trying to win and win and win.
The season ticket recently put out its way too early top 25 prediction for next season. You know how those go. And Blair is ranked number 12. Do you think that's a fair rank?
I think we could be higher, but it is, again, like you said, way too early. So until we start playing, you'll see us, we'll be able to get higher, probably top 5, I think.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep an eye on you guys and see what time as we get closer to our less way too early rankings. And I know you're one of the top 5 guards in the country in your class, and I think top 2 players in the state of New Jersey. Is that right?
Yeah.
Right now? So watching your highlight reel, I've never seen you play in person, but watching your highlights online, I mean, it's pretty easy to see why. But why do you think that you are a top 5 guard?
I think I'm a top 5 guard because of people I've been around. They've helped me before. When my freshman year and my previous sophomore year, I wasn't around people who were pushing me as much as I can. Once I got around people who pushed me, that just elevated my game right away.
And I know you're with PSA Cardinals for the EYBL season, which also we know is canceled. But being around guys at that level as well, I know you haven't been on the court with them, but what's your relationship like with them? Have they pushed you in other aspects?
Yeah, they have. They push me to make sure when I'm talking to coaches, I have certain types of questions that I can ask them and whatnot. So just having a basic understanding and conversation with coaches and whatnot on that level is bigger than just what basketball is, how you're going to do development wise or networking after basketball, what's left.
And the coaching staff there, what's your relationship like with them? I know you were able to travel to Peach Jam last year, but not play. So you've been around them at least a little bit.
Yeah, I have. I love it. They've been good to me. They always make sure that before anything that I'm respectable, character always comes first. That's what they say all the time. They text me constantly, sending me quotes saying oh, this is what you should live by. This is how you should go about your day.
That's awesome. Do you have any quotes off the top of your head that you remember?
Actually do not.
That's fine. Put you on the spot there. So you just finished your sophomore year, and yet you've received a ton of attention from schools, offers from Syracuse, UCLA, UConn, St. John's, the list goes on and on. Do any of those schools at this point really stand out to you and pique your interest?
Not necessarily. I haven't looked into it too much. But I know that coming soon, I'm going to look into it and actually study and see where I think I'll fit most.
Have you talked to many coaches as of yet? I know you said you're still looking into it, but if you have, what have these coaches said that they liked about your game?
They like my spirit and my energy. They loved how like I'm like, when I get into a room, it seems like I'm not going to be dull or anything like that. I'm going to keep up the energy and I'm going to keep on pushing people no matter what.
And I know you like to play defense. Is that right?
Yeah, I do.
Not too many guys like come out and say, I love to play defense. Why is it that you like to be on the defensive end?
Because when I play defense and I'm like on the ball, I have an easier shot at dunking. Like that's all I really want to do is dunk the ball all day long. So once I get that steal, I'm just gonna go and get a fast break dunk.
All right, well, that makes a little bit more sense. And I mean, speaking of getting out in front of guys and dunking and kind of playing in more of a transition role, how are you in the half court set? Do you enjoy that, or obviously prefer to get up and down?
Do I enjoy the half court set? Not really. I mean, I can play in the half court set, but I really just like going up and down. Like that's my strong suit.
All right. Your dad played at St. John's, and I don't bring him up to compare you to him or talk about his success or anything. But as you navigate these next couple of years where you're being heavily recruited by schools, is it helpful in the sense that he's been through this before?
Yeah, he's given me a lot of insight on what I should do and what I should not do, like things like how I should post things and other things like that. And like basically he's been a great mentor as of like knowing what I should look for and what I should do when picking schools and stuff.
Okay. And when you say post things, do you mean on your social media, things like that?
Yeah, because I have to always keep a great character. Like character is key towards coaches, like especially now being that they can't see me play as much. Character is like the biggest thing that they can look at right now.
Right. That is awesome. That's a very good piece of advice from him. Something I should take into heart. Everyone really should, honestly, not just guys that are getting recruited. But as more and more schools become interested in you over the next couple of years, is there any one school in particular that you really hope to hear from?
Is there any school really? Not that I could say off the top of my head, actually. I can't say. Like I'm blessed to have all the schools that I have, and they have all schools that have contact me. I think that I could be a great fit for them. So.
Well, I think that's a really good attitude to have as you go through the next couple of years. Kyle, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Good luck with the rest of the summer.
Thank you. You too. Have a good day.